everyone. Welcome to the weekly update and happy Thanksgiving. There are a lot of things getting ready to happen on Black Friday. We've got sales all over the store. You're definitely going to want to come check those out, especially on our tanks. But I'm not going to waste a lot of time with all that right now. Let's get on to the update.
Alrighty, so last week's giveaway, Jorge Hernandez won it. From your comments, you said that you wanted one of the automatic feeders. So make sure you get in contact with Kat at the store with the number that was going to come on the screen down below, and we'll get that to you.
This week, product spotlight is the mag feeder. I showed this a couple episodes ago, but it had such good response that I wanted to show it again. And the reason is because it's a great way to control where your fish food goes when it goes in the tank, so it doesn't go through your filter. If you've got kids, it's easy for all the fish to come out. Basically, it is a magnetized feeder ring that sits close to the surface of the water. You put your food in it and it stays in that ring while the fish eat. So you save a lot of money in wasted fish food, and it is a fantastic product. If you don't have one of these, every tank should have one. And based on your comments below, one of you will have a free one. There are many tanks that are going to be on sale for our Black Friday special, and this is one of them. This is the 75 starter saltwater package. We've got a 75, a 55, and a 125 starter package on freshwater, and we've got a 125 and a 210 on our saltwater special. Check these out.
Hey all, it's Diana with your saltwater portion of the weekly update. This week I have a lot of cool stuff and I'm getting a lot of cool stuff in right now. We are closed tomorrow, but Friday you can come in and check out all these cool fish that are coming in. So right here we have some yellow CORIS wrasses. Normally you do not want to keep them together. When they're young like this, you can house them together temporarily, which is why they are here now. As they get bigger, they can get up to a foot, so just keep that in mind. So we have in a raccoon butterfly in stock this week. As you can see in this tank, we have a couple of rocks with coral that has aptasia on it. He does eat aptasia, which is why we got him, and he's in there with him. Super adorable. So I got in a couple of different types of fairy wrasses this week. This one is the PENTAIL fairy wrasse. These guys can be put together in groups, and they do relatively well with other types of fairy wrasses as well. So the other type of fairy wrasse that I got in this week are going to be your CARPENTER'S fairy wrasse. You can see they have gorgeous color on them as well. And like I said, most of your fairy wrasses can go together. So we got in a special order this week that is absolutely stunning. We have a blonde NASO tang. This guy came in looking absolutely gorgeous in a very decent size. And this is a special order, so I can get it in for you if you'd like. So another type of wrasse that I got in this week is gonna be the ORNATE wrasse. These guys are reef safe and they're absolutely gorgeous. So another special order that I got in this week is gonna be the checkerboard wrasse. This is one of our bigger bodied wrasse, get up to a foot, and will eat your inverts. So keep that in mind, and they can have a little bit of an attitude whenever they get bigger, but they are so pretty. So another thing that I got in this week that I haven't had in a while is going to be our feather dusters. These will eat small floating organisms such as phytoplankton and stuff like that. They are reef safe, and they're just really cool looking, and they can retract whenever they get startled, as this one is because of that cleaner shrimp on top, but they open up beautifully and look super cool.
One of the best specials that we have for the Black Friday sale are the FLUVAL flexes. We have even gone to the trouble of wrapping them. So if you need a present to put under the tree, a great little fish tank in one of two sizes, all you got to do is come pick it up. Doesn't cost any more to have it wrapped, and all you got to do is put someone's name on it and put it under the tree. LED BIOCUBEs. The best way to start a saltwater tank if you're unsure of how big to go or how much money to spend. These are a very affordable prepackaged way to set up a saltwater tank. And best of all, they're cheaper than you can get them anywhere.
Hi, it's Kevin. I'm going to show you some of the best of what I got in this week, freshwater fish-wise. But before we get to that, please help us reach our goal of filling up this tub and then some. We're planning on donating all of these non-perishable food items to the Ronald McDonald House. If you bring in a non-perishable food item, you can put in a ticket for the giveaway of a 90-gallon drilled or undrilled tank with stand if you win. So you can enter every day. If you want to come in every day between now and the end of November, we applaud it. Please do. Cool, we haven't had in a while. These are little rhino horn gobies. Rhino horn gobies are relatively small freshwater fish. They do best with a little bit of salt in the water, not exactly brackish, about a tablespoon or so per 5 gallons. They do fine with most community fish with no problem. Really cool oddball that generally would go in with most larger community fish. This is a black ghost knife. He finds his food by sending out electronic sonar impulses, mostly nocturnal, usually hiding in the shadows everywhere he goes, trying to mimic a shadow actually. That's why I'm trying to make sure you can see him. He doesn't like light though. We've got in some really nice looking VIRGINIAE CORYs. This is a really cool little color morph of the CORY cats. All CORY cats seem to do best if they're kept in numbers of 5 or more. They're excellent scavengers for any community aquarium. Some cool little freshwater lobsters. We got in some assorted ghost lobsters, which have a really cool piebald coloring to them. They've got in with the white some blue and a little bit of reddish purple. Really attractive little lobster. And bamboo shrimp came in really huge. Although they're kind of big and menacing looking, they're strictly filter feeders and totally harmless to your other tank inhabitants. These are little creatures that look like aliens. These are water bubble eye goldfish. One little trick to keeping water bubble eyes successfully that I've found is I would highly recommend that you actually put a sponge filter over the strainer of your power filter or whatever filtration you're using so their bubbles don't get stuck on the side of the strainer. African cichlids this week. I've got some really nice looking Haplochromis LIVINGSTONII in. The males will get more of a greenish color as they mature. Really interesting fish. We got some really cool yo-yo botias. They're very useful if you're looking for something that's a natural predator of small nuisance pest snails. Yo-yo botias get their name because if you look at their color pattern, it does kind of look like they say yo-yo. Our brackish water system, we have in some really nice looking archerfish. Archerfish in the wild spit water out at insects and knock them into the water to eat on them. They also do like to eat floating foods for the most part. Usually they'll take to a floating flake or a pellet with little problem. For an excellent starter fish for a brand new tank, if you're planning on keeping semi-aggressive fish, Buenos Aires tetras are awesome for this purpose. Extremely active, they do best in groups of 5 or more. They do best in a semi-aggressive tank as they are fin nippers. A wonderful selection of some small angels in right now. We have platinums, we have golds, we have marbles, we have solid black. They all look fantastic. These are some Japanese trapdoor snails. They even do well outside and over winter here in South Carolina. As you can see, they're live-bearing snails. You can see the little baby snails coming off the mama snail. Some nice-looking juvenile red spot gold severums. Severums get rather large, usually 10 inches plus in diameter. Kind of a semi-aggressive cichlid. Beautiful fish.
Thank you for paying attention to the update this week. Just really from all of us, God bless. Have a great holiday weekend. Be safe out there, and we'll see you here next week.
Now, these guys are going to eat small floating organisms, phytoplankton. That was horrible.
We have in some beautiful melanistus cories if you're looking for a really good scavenger to help clean up the body.
So maybe what you want is a little bit bigger tank. Fishy Business has started to getting it. I don't know. I need to think for a second. Hey everyone, welcome to the weekly update and happy Thanksgiving. I'm not going to waste a lot of time. There's a lot of Black Friday specials that are going on. You're gonna have to come in to see most of them. Can't do it. I mean, I can't. I can feel myself starting to laugh. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. I can't get it out. And now you look like the Joker because all I can see is your smile. This is a mag floater. Okay. Okay, so this week we're going to feature the mag floater. Is that what it is? No, it's a mag feeder. It doesn't float, it magnetizes. What is it?